track record of comic book movies to games has been pretty close to abysmal. Sega in particular has held the license for Marvel game adaptations for quite some time, with subpar releases like Iron Man 1 and 2, and now they're trying to take another stab at success with Captain America: Super Soldier. Just in time for Cap's big screen debut, Super Soldier was released July 19th. However, this isn't the same thing as the film's plot or story. Instead, Sega pulled from the source material to craft a whole new story, so when you sit down in your local movie theater on July 22nd, you aren't just reliving the game. Because of this, don't expect the greatest story ever told.
There's the cannon. It'll be tough to reach. Maybe if I...
It's the American!
The script and plot is minimal and the cutscenes are few and far between. If you're looking for anything regarding backstory, you'll find yourself reduced to looking for audio and video logs. The majority of the game takes place in Hydra's stronghold. Hydra is the Nazi terrorist cell that acts as the main antagonist of the game, as well as the movie. The stronghold is made up of linear buildings with long drab hallways that are connected by your average kill rooms, where for the majority of the game the same enemies run at you over and over again just to get smashed in the face by Captain Shield. Sometimes in order to proceed you are required to solve some simple puzzles. Some might seem a little clever at first, but by the time the puzzle rolls around for the third time, it's just a chore. The monotony of the levels are also broken up by small platforming segments. That's platforming in the smallest sense of the word, as you can never mess up and fall to your death. Rather, it's more of a press A to progress segment. It's a welcome change of pace from all the hall-to-hall travel. We just wish they did a little more with the concept. On occasion, levels do deviate from the linear model. Outdoor levels in particular open up and allow for some exploration to find some of the game's hidden collectibles. However, none of these are too hard to find with Captain's Hero Sense that will highlight points of interest. This includes where to go if you ever get lost. But getting from level to level is only half the battle, and quite frankly, the worst part of the game. Now, what Captain gets right is the combat. You may be facing off with the same brainless enemies, but smashing their faces in just feels so good. Captain's combat doesn't just take a page from the widely successful Batman Arkham Asylum, it takes about several chapters. We're pretty sure he got that high-flying kick from a class with Bruce. Captain can punch, grab, and toss his shield. At given moments with visual cues, he can even counter enemies' attacks or deflect bullets from ranged attacks. Surrounded and don't know who to target first, luckily all it takes is a little push of the thumbstick to move Captain from target to target. Captain can also build on a focus meter to unleash devastating attacks that will stagger the tougher Hydra soldiers in the game. And with the more henchmen that fall, the more experience points you get to cash in on new moves and upgrades, such as Captain's multi-surface bouncing shield throw, which is a must for quickly clearing rooms full of cannon or, well, shield fodder. Now, with the game's combat being as fun and responsive as it is, we're left wondering why the whole game looks like it's wrapped in the best the original Xbox had to offer. The visuals are bland and lifeless, minus the detail on Steve Rogers and a few scenes here and there. Overall, this isn't the Super Soldier we were looking for. It is, however, a worthy grunt in our everlasting battle against summer's boredom.